Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to a new video. Today I am using Simple Stories Life Captured, which is their new annual collection where they have like a paper for each month of the year with coordinating, embellishments and all the fun stuff. I have used this collection a few times now and I do love it. It's got lots of really good elements actually. It's a bit officey based, as in it's got the stationery and the desk elements, but it's also a little bit lifey and a bit generic, so you could use it for a lot of different things. I love the way that they've done these doodled hearts, and I love the colours and the font. The colours are just really bright and happy, so I'm going to use that. I've got the 12x12 stickers, the chipboard stickers, some foam stickers, sticker book, brads and enamel dots. I've already been through all three ephemera packs and pulled out anything that I think may work. And I also have my Ellie's Studio alphas. So primarily the tile alphas and then some alphas at the back. The Jane tile alphabet stickers are a must-have for any scrapper in my opinion. They are just amazing. I love them so much. As well as that, I also have a pretty little studio product. I'm going to move these over here. I also have my stash of Flair from the Flair Hut, which I will be using a bit of. So I have just a little bit of pretty little studio products. I've got these. This is excluding my Christmas stuff, which is in my Christmas box. Excuse me. And it's predominantly three collections, which is Document Life, Colour Me Happy, which I just love, Tales and Dreams and Indian Summer, so 4 collections, and Feels Like Fall, so 5 collections. So it's not a big stash, but I do have some of it nonetheless, so I would like to start using a bit of it. I've used odds and ends here and there. I used some of the Christmas one on a recent video, which you will have seen or will be seeing. And I wanted to use these. So this is from the Document Life collection, which is by Hello Heather. It's quite an old one now, I think, 2019, and it is Jazzy Bookmark Pennant Cards. So you get 13 pieces. There were 6 big ones, 5 small ones, and then 2 decorative ones. So I was really inspired by them actually, so I'm going to use them all on one layout. And I am doing a non-photo layout again. And this is going to be one that's all about journaling. It's going to be some personal journaling, so I'm not going to be doing that on camera, but I am going to create the layout with you nonetheless, using Life Captured from Simple Stories predominantly, alongside the Pretty Little Studio Document Life. I have also used some of these. These are the Seen and Noted label die cuts, and it's basically phrases. And I love the way they've done it, because you get half a pack, so you get 13 in navy blue, and the navy blue is gorgeous. And then you get 13 in colours as well, which is red, orange, pink, and turquoise, and green. So I have pulled a few of them out, as you can see. I've had a play, and another thing I have done in preparation is I backed each of the big pennants, each of the big flags, if you like. I have mounted them onto paper from Life Captured, just because I wanted them to be a little bit bigger than they were. And then I've just had a play around with placement, but I'm sure we will change that as we go. So let me put these to one side for a moment. So the idea with this layout is sort of like a top 6 things or top 6 memories or something along those lines. I was having a play to see which paper. I think I'm going to go with this one. And I was just checking this acetate alpha on there. That's going to be hidden, hence why it's there. I've not lost my marbles. Well, not much. So I'm using this paper, which is the B side of March. Life Captured has 12 papers, one for each month of the year. As you can see, this is December. And what's really good with it is it's not themed. So this is December. Each month is different. So you get the cut parts and then you get a pattern on the other side. And it's not themed. So December isn't Christmas. February isn't love and Valentine's and so on. Everything has been left very neutral, very open, which I really love, which is different for Simple Stories, because usually they do some that are themed, like Best Year Ever. I know last year's, which was Good Stuff, that was another unthemed one. Okay, so I'm just going to take that off. I love this paper. It's like a craft paper with a white polka dot. And we're going to start with our top layer, I think. Yeah. So my idea is, I'm trying to remember which way I put these on then. So I think I'd started here, yeah. So I kind of thought it would be quite nice if we sort of layer these up. So I'm going to put this on first. And I want them obviously at an angle, because I don't do things that are straight. And then sort of like everything's on a little bit of a wonk. And then I'm going to use these die cuts as little embellishment pieces with that. And then I'm going to use all of this space for journaling. And as I say, it's going to be, I'm not quite sure what to call it yet. We'll do that with the title. Because what my idea is we'll have a title coming across the middle, separating the top and the bottom. And then it'll be like top 6, something or other. So then we've got our middle one and our end one. So I've used 3 papers from the 6x8 paper pad for my for backing the cards, flags, whatever you want to call them. I'm sure I like that like that. So I'm going to put this one about there. So there is our top layer. So we're using 13 of these flags because that's how many were in the pack, and I wanted to use them all. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like they worked together so well. I didn't really want to be splitting them up, so I'm not. And it really inspired me, and right now I'll take any inspiration I can get, because my Scrappy Mojo is not fully here yet. But the good news is I have done a little bit of scrapping over the last couple of days, getting some DT work done and some scrap backwards, and I do feel like it's coming back. So I'm hoping that is a sign of things to come. Okay, I'm going to use one of these hearts. I love these hearts so much. I think they're really fun. And we're going to layer up a heart with this yay. Oops, a daisy. Helps if I put a little bit more adhesive on there. Something like that. We can move it about if we need to. So we've also got these smaller ones. We've only got 5 of these, so not everyone will have one. And then we have 2 of these. So this one is Love This So Much with some lines, and there is another one somewhere with a I think it's got rainbow lines. We'll soon find out. Okay. I'm not going to be journaling on this one direct. So what I thought we'd do is we'd use another one of our die cut phrases and just cover up that part. Like so. So love this so much here and now. And I just love the way they look. And I like that they're all a bit wonky and not like in a line. This one doesn't look very wonky, but it is. And I just think it works really well. The colours are so vibrant. And then we've got these ones, which are going to come down here. So it'll be something like that, and then we'll have our title across the middle. Quite a simple layout, won't be long at all. We won't need much more embellishment because I don't have much more space, but we will add some, of course. We're going to add that one there. Pull these down. Let's get all of these added first. And then we've got this one. And we've got this one. Like so. Okay. I'm going to go back and add these smaller ones, and I'm going to put them on this side down here, just because that's different. It kind of evens it out for me, you know, with my OCD. So we've got Best of Times. There's so many different titles in the title pack with this collection. With both collections, rather. So with Life Captured, we've got this title pack, which is so good. Title bits. So if you've not seen it, it's not an old collection. It was released late last year. So you've got all of them. And I just love the way they've done them with the colourful outer. And then equally, the Document Life set has some really good titles in as well. Lots of choices here. Obviously, I'm using them more as part of my journaling because I don't need that many titles. And I'm doubling this one up, so we've got Good Stuff and Awesome, which will therefore become Awesome Good Stuff. Down. And then here is the other smaller one. So it's got the colourful lines and good stuff. And I'm going to pop that here. In fact, I'm going to put this one down here just so it's not all quite so uniform. And I've got these two pieces here. So we've got details going up here. And we have another yay. So you can see I have used a couple of the navy blue and then some of the colourful ones as well. But let me just pull that up. And let's use another little heart. Put that there. Like so. Okay, so that is the main element of this layout done. It's a bit like a grid layout, just done differently. And you can see we've got loads of space for journaling, which is what I will be doing off camera. In the Life Captured pack, we also have 6 tabs. So I did think about adding tabs to each of these, which I am going to do. But what we're going to do is we're going to add them above the flag, but above the backing. And of course, we're going to add them on a wonk. On a wonk. You should know by now I have to have things one key, and I'm only going to do it on the bottom, I think, actually, because they won't fit at the top. So we're just going to do them here. Like so. I like that. It's a bit quirky. And then for the title, I did think about using these acetate alphas, but now I'm not so sure. We may do one of the words with that, just to make it a bit different. But I do also have my trusty old tile alpha, so that I'm on my third pack of these. That shows how much I use them. I still have some remnants in the first pack. The other thing I love about these alphas is you always get plenty of vowels and the most popular letters. You get, it's quite a hefty pack. Okay. So basically, I'm doing an album about me this year. And that album is going to have thoughts and emotions and feelings, as well as photos and selfies and memories. What makes me happy? What makes me sad? What am I doing? What am I loving? What am I not loving? That sort of thing. Nothing set in stone, all very flexible. So I think for this one, I am going to call this the top 6 things I'm feeling. No. Yeah. The 6 things I'm feeling. Yeah, the 6 things I'm feeling. Okay, let's do that. So, I'm going to write it out. Figure out where the middle is. So, we've got the 6 things I'm feeling. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So N and G of things is in the middle. Now the reason why I've done that is I can then get an N and a G. So let's go here and here. And I can pop them roughly here. And that is just going to ensure that the title's roughly in the middle. It's not going to be perfect. And that is A-okay. I'm not going to spit my dummy out. But it means it's going to be there or thereabouts at least. Okay. And we need a H. And a T. T for tango. Okay. So we've got things. And then for 6, I think we'll mix it up and use the acetate alpha. So we've got S, I, and an X. There we go. It's a bit fiddly, this. There we go. That's why I don't use alphas like that, because I just can't get them straight. But I'm just going to leave it wonky and be happy. Okay, and then we need another T, H, and E. T. So the 6 things, and then the rest of our title. I could have done this part off camera, I do apologise, but At least you can see the way my mind works. Lucky you. It's not a pretty sight. Okay, so, oh gosh, that's very wonky. I know we embrace the wonk, but that's a bit too much. And then we've got F. Weirdly, I had quite a lot of E's left on this first sheet. That's usually one that goes first for me. But there we go. L. Does anybody else love it when you use a package up? Whether it be ephemera or stickers or whatever, just using up a full pack of something gives you such a good feeling. And it means you can buy more, but you know. Okay. And then I wonder if we can fit an exclamation. No. Okay, so we're done with that. Let me put those away. Trying to stay organised this year, and that means tidying up after myself. So as I say, LE Studio Alphabets, highly recommend them. You can pick them up at Hey Little Magpie or LE Studio Direct, and they are fabulous. And then I'm also going to use a heart to make it look like that is an intentional late start. I think we might even pop it up on a little foam dot. Why not? There we go. So that is, oopsie daisy, we've got an avalanche. I do apologise about that, but a Pepsi can falling on your electrical cables is not a good idea. But we're fine, we're sorted. Okay, so that is where we are up to. I really love that. That's turned out really, really good. I think so anyway. So let's have a look at our ephemera. Most of this is not going to work, and that's okay. I just wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. So whilst I will use some, I'm not going to use all of it. I do want to get a couple of bits in now. So what about if we have a little floral element here? Because I don't want to take up a lot of the room from my journaling, of course. That's what this is all about. But equally, the fun stuff is what I love. So I'm not going to not put any fun stuff on, obviously. Let's have a look. Can we get that there? Let's do another piece of that floral up there. Put it in this one actually, because that's already got a bit of orange. There we go. That's too big in the details. No, I think that's probably gonna do it. There we go. But at least I have used some ephemera, because I am not the best at using ephemera. I always go for the stickers first. I am definitely a sticker person. So that's going to go there. We've got a heart up there. And I do have a couple of epoxy flare, which I think would be quite nice to get on. So I've got this one, which is Heartfetti, I think it's called. You get it in different colours in the set. So let's pop that one just here. It is an epoxy flare, that one. Then I've got one of the canvas flare. I'm wondering actually if we take this off. Yeah, so I'm going to layer that canvas flare over. So the canvas flare are from the flare hut, we just don't have any at the moment. That's going to come down here, and I'll layer the heart behind that. Then we've got a colourful splatty flare. That is the technical term, I'll have you know. It's not really, but I'm going to pop that there. That just really works there. Don't know why I think that, but it does. And I will use a little heart as well, which I think shows the versatility of flare, because you can just layer things up. I love layering and clustering, and the flare are perfect for it. So that's there. This is quite a heavy layout, so we have quite a lot of paper and we have flare. But I am a lover of that, so it's fine by me. Kind of want to do the same with this one though. So this is another epoxy. It's the same, from the same set, so you can just see you get like different colours of the same design. So I'm going to pop that behind there. It does mean that that's a little bit bumpy, but that's a-okay for me. So that is the hearts done. Don't want to use them all now, do we? Okay. Now then, in terms of other embellishments, we're probably not going to use that much more. So we've got the chipboard and we've got some foam stickers. The foam stickers are all quite big, so I'm not sure it's going to be this layout to get any on. No. Might put one of those sort of drawing pins there. Maybe one up here. That's probably it for that. We don't need paper. We've got adhesive brads. Don't think we need any of them. Pop one in that cluster down there. And maybe pop one up there. It's just all about the layering for me. Getting all the different textures and dimension in. Makes me happy. The happy is very, very good right now. So then we've got the sticker book. Don't think there's going to be anything in here. These are perfect to use with the epoxy stickers from the Flare Hut. Just saying. Let's have a look. Can always use a couple of word strips, so let's get a couple of them. And we've got Be Happy. We have got Fabulous. So that will also guide my journaling in some spots. Fabulous, My Story. And then we've also got Life Captured. So we've got numbers, you've got months, you've got washi strips, and you've got clips, and I love them. but I think that's it. So I'm not going to use enamel dots today. Finally, let's look at our sticker sheet. So that is a full one. I think I got 2 collection packs, which if you want both the A and the B side, so if you want the cut apart and the pattern paper, you will need to get 2. This is quite a long video, I do apologise, but I have kept everything in for this one just to show my thought process and just to have a chat with you guys, really. I've not seen you for a while. Okay. I'm going to pop a couple of word strips in these tabs. So we've got moments, shine bright, and hello. Don't know if that'll fit in there actually. There we go. Hello. And I think that's probably about it. I'm just adding a couple more of those hearts. Yeah, that's going to do it. So I've still got room for journaling, and what we may do is create a companion page to this. So maybe the 6 things I'm feeling, and then the 6 things I'm thinking, or the 6 things I'm doing, or whatever, and maybe make that a theme throughout the album. Not necessarily page after page, but it could pop into the album. But I'm really pleased with that, and I hope you have been inspired to mix an old product or an old element in with a new collection, because these pretty little studio pieces work so well with this live captured collection, and the flare just coordinate beautifully as well. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. My channel has been very, very quiet, so thank you for still hanging around. I am back on the Scrap Backwards wagon, and I will be doing that every week. That will be going live on a Monday at 6 AM, and I have some design team stuff for Hey Little Magpie coming, and hopefully a couple of other things here and there, but it's going to be a lot more flexible at the minute on the channel. But hopefully you enjoy what I do post, and thank you for being here. I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.